A lot of us here in Wisconsin are starting to realize that we made a mistake voting for him.
I voted for Donald Trump to piss off the liberals. It was hilarious. But this bill they're trying to pass will take away my Medicaid. I have type 2 diabetes with a diabetic retinopathy. If I can't afford my medicine, I will lose my vision. I'm scared. I'm in tears and need urgent help.
Okay, have you guys seen this hashtag, Maga regrets? And it's all of these Trumpanzees getting on here saying how they now regret their vote for Trump.
Many Americans who voted for the talking orange believe that rules for thee and not for me is how things are going to play out. And it's just not. There are many Americans who are waking up to find out that their lives are going to be impacted by this. Many of them are effing around and finding out the hard way. And now look at the Republicans effing around and finding out.
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump. We love you. We love you. On the way to the White House.
Beyond betrayed. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that he was not going to touch the documented people.
So I admit, I regret my vote for Donald Trump. I regret it because I needed these changes sooner. I needed the prices to go down sooner so that I didn't drain out my bank accounts and go into crippling credit card debt.
All right, you shady motherfucker, listen up and listen good. I voted for you because of your no tax on overtime bill, amongst other things. But here's the deal. I just read your great big beautiful bill, and it's bullshit.
As easy as it would be for me to say that I wasn't thinking when I voted or that I don't watch the news, I had to ask myself the same question that hundreds of you are asking me, is why did I vote the way I did? I've spent the last few days reflecting, and I feel like I came through some sort of revelation.
You know why we voted for Donald Trump? Because the middle class man finally thought he was going to get ahead in life. You said no taxes on overtime. Big, bold, beautiful letters. We thought, hell yeah, why would we not vote for that? Then you turn around and pass the bill and it's a crock of shit. It's a tax credit for the people that make a certain amount of money. Of course, when you put it in big, bold, beautiful letters, it looks great. We're going to vote for you. And you knew what you were doing. You were baiting people in saying, no taxes on overtime. You didn't give no fucking details. Your details that we read.
All I can say, I was a dumbass, voted for Trump only because of my beliefs. People around me encouraged it. I can think for myself, yes. But I felt at the time that was the better choice. Now I'm looking at it with everything going on. It was the worst decision I ever made. I wanted not to vote.
I was a MAGA junkie.
A MAGA junkie who thought her government job would be safe with Donald Trump in office. She was wrong.
I cried. It's scary, you know? It's a really scary thing, and I was embarrassed. He's a good boy.
Higgett was abruptly fired last month from the Treasury Department's Bureau of Fiscal Service, based here in Parkersburg, West Virginia. The reason given for the firings of 125 probationary employees at the Bureau? Poor performance.
I voted for Donald Trump to piss off the liberals. It was hilarious. But this bill they're trying to pass will take away my Medicaid. I have type 2 diabetes with a diabetic retinopathy. If I can't afford my medicine, I will lose my vision. I'm scared. I'm in tears and need urgent help. Too bad you're gonna lose your eyesight, buddy, because you won't be able to see just how owned all these liberals are. I mean, you're getting what you voted for. Even seeing all these liberals angry and upset, you should be ecstatic. What's there to be scared of? I mean, all the people that you don't like are gonna be suffering. So who cares if you're suffering too? Posts like this are gonna be a lot more common in the coming weeks, months, even years. But when that time comes and these people are crying and groveling for help and wondering why this happens, be sure to make them feel the full weight of this decision that they made in voting for Trump, and remind them of every single thing that they did and supported that brought us to this moment. Racism has a cost.
Seeing so many more videos of people saying that they regret their vote for Donald Trump, while that's great, I really need to know, why did you vote for him in the first place? It was an open book test. The book was literally on fire. What made you say, like, yep, this is my guy? Was it the bankrupted casinos? The fraud university that he ran? Was it because he was found liable for S.A.ing E. Jean Carroll? Or was it because he's a convicted felon with 34 charges? Oh wait, I know, it's because everybody else was lying but him. He's the only one that tells you the truth. Listen to how that sounds. It wasn't only just liberals who were trying to warn you, there were people from his own cabinet. General Mattis said that Trump is the first president that did not try to unite the country. John Kelly, his own chief of staff, said he is the most flawed person he has ever met. Bolton said he is unfit for office. Barr, his own former attorney general, said that he is detached from reality. Liz Cheney called him a threat to democracy. Not only that, her father, Dick Cheney, Mr. War Criminal Halliburton himself, said that there has never been a greater threat to the Republic.
Okay, have you guys seen this hashtag, Maga regrets? And it's all of these Trumpanzees getting on here saying how they now regret their vote for Trump. And they now see the light and they want kindness and compassion from the rest of us that weren't hateful MAGA jackholes, right? Now, here's the thing. I was on the fence about this in the past. I even made a video where I said, hey, whenever you see this, whenever you see these MAGAs come out and say how they regret their vote for Trump, and they will be coming out and doing that in larger and larger numbers as time goes on, we need to show them kindness and compassion because they're exhibiting personal growth. But guess what? I was wrong. I have been watching their videos, and they are not experiencing any personal growth at all. The only thing they are experiencing is personal pain, and that's what they regret. They don't regret the pain that they happily wanted to inflict on others. When Trump was inflicting his painful policies on people that they did not like, people of color, immigrants, whatever, whoever the hate group was at the time that Trump told them to hate these people, they jumped on board and they said, yay, Trump, inflict as much pain on these people as you can, rah, rah, sis, boom, bah, hit them where it hurts, right? And now that it's hitting them, they are saying, oh, please, we need your kindness. We need your compassion. We regret our vote. There's one guy who made a video who said, yeah, I voted for Trump, and Trump reversed Biden's policy that gave my farm a subsidy. That's what kept me in business. And now Trump reversed that. I'm going to lose my farm. Please send me money. Right? Now, I always said that the cry of the Trumpanzee would be this. We love Trump because he's going to fuck people over, and that's what we love about him. We just never thought he would fuck us over, meaning the Trumpanzee. They love it when he fucks with people that they hate. And now that it's hitting them, they want the kindness and compassion that they should have shown for others. They deserve nothing. They deserve fucko. Like I said, they are exhibiting zero personal growth. They are sociopaths. A sociopath has zero ability to empathize with anyone other than themselves. Just like Trump. Trump is an extreme sociopath. And that's what they love about Trump. They can relate to Trump because he is as psychologically damaged as they are. So, yeah, when they come to you and ask you for kindness, compassion, and sympathy, you have to keep this in mind. They are not the kind of people that deserve kindness, compassion, and sympathy because they still hate the people that they hate. They just don't want to experience that pain themselves. They don't want to experience the pain that they gladly want to inflict on others. That's the bottom line. I can't make it any plainer than that. I have zero compassion for them. I actually say fuck you in the heart to any MAGA that comes out here and now says, please, I understand what pain is. But you don't understand what inflicting pain on others is. You only understand it when it hits you.
This guy is sitting in a cell in Louisiana awaiting deportation because of the Trump regime's immigration policies, and he still blames Biden. He gave an interview blaming the Biden administration for this. This guy, Casper Eriksson, he's Danish. He's been working towards becoming a citizen since 2009. He has a wife and kids here, but he's still an immigrant, and they are loud and proud Trump supporters. They fell for the bullshit lie that Republicans would only target criminals. We warned you that they were lying about that. It was an open book test. In 2015, Eriksson failed to submit a form. You submit a lot of forms while trying to become a citizen. He's had more meetings since then, more correspondence from the immigration authorities, and no one ever mentioned this form. It just fell through the cracks. He had a meeting in April of this year. That was supposed to be his final meeting. This was supposed to formalize his naturalization. Instead, he was arrested and he was whisked off to Louisiana. An immigration official explained to him that if that final meeting had happened under the Biden administration, he probably would have been fine. Just to reiterate how deep the cult thinking goes, he failed to submit a form in 2015 when Obama was president. Immigration authorities under the Biden administration continued working with him. Now he's facing deportation under Trump, and he still blames Biden. I don't have any sympathy because the Erikssons said a bunch of racist crap about immigrants.
We voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office, he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down. But it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy.
There you go. Most of these people who are complaining in the clips you have watched would still vote for him. They don't regret it. They regret it affecting them. You know, the whole thing, they thought it's going to affect people of color and immigrants, but now everybody is in the mix, and they are now saying, oh, you should just show us kindness, you should be nice to us, but you voted for this. At the end of the day, you knew this man would come with all these new policies and everything. When he was campaigning, he told you everything what he'll do, but now you didn't listen. You went ahead and voted for this, but now because it's affecting you, you are feeling the pinch. You'd be happy if it was affecting someone else, but at the end of the day, this is what is happening, and you have to carry it on and move on with life. You don't understand the pain you inflict to someone when you don't understand. It's different. And all you should know is racism is expensive. Make the right choice at the end of the day. That is what I'm saying. Make sure when you are voting, vote for the right person. Don't vote for the color. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Credit the creator of these short videos, and thank you for watching.